Hello there, everyone! Oversoul here, and welcome back to Danganronpa 2. Byakuya is dead under that table over there, and the investigation has started. Now, we're going to get through the entire investigation in this episode, regardless of how long or short it takes us, because the next episode starts the class trial. Yes. Alright, we're going to start by talking to Mahiru. There goes Mahiru. Watch her as she go. I'm sorry. Oh, that was stupid. Mahiru, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What's going on?
Is that what you expected me to say? Because I feel terrible. 1 minute Byakuya is alive, and in an instant, something awful suddenly happens. Of course I'm not fine.
Why?
And not only that, but whoever killed him is one of us, right?
That hasn't been determined yet.
It's already been determined. You've already accepted it, haven't you?
This is the worst.
But we have to find out who the killer is. Find out which friend killed our friend.
I don't like it either, but we won't survive if we don't go through with it. It's not just for yourself. We have to do it to protect all of us.
If I had only acted calmer during the blackout, Byakuya might still be alive.
This is the worst.
This whole thing would have never happened.
Stop blaming yourself. Nothing good will come of it.
Jeez.
Jeez. Getting cheered up by a boy isn't like me at all.
Got it?
Hey, Hajime, forget about what I just said. Got it?
Yeah, that's fine. I got it.
Anyway, I won't dwell on it for now. I can't become a burden to everyone. Plus, there might be a clue that only I have access to.
A clue?
Hey.
Photos! The ones I took just before the blackout, remember? Hey, Byakuya, everyone, come on! I'm gonna take a picture! Alright, say cheese!
Oh yeah, the pictures.
Want to see them? I have a digital camera, so I can show them to you right now.
Really? Please!
Let's see, it's this photo.
Alright, let's pay attention here. In this photo, we have Nekomaru, Hajime, Nagito, Hiyoko, and Ibuki.
And this one?
Alright, in this photo, we have Byakuya, Mikan, Soda, Akane, Sonia, and Gundam.
I took these two photos right before the blackout, but... Huh?
Is something wrong?
I didn't realize until just now, but right before the blackout, Byakuya was... standing in a totally different place than where we found him.
Yeah, and look who's standing close to the air conditioner. Wasn't his body under that table with the lamp on top of it? The one underneath the monitor? Yeah, which is behind Hajime and right next to Nagito. Prior to that, Byakuya was standing along the wall, farthest away from the table. Oh no, that was supposed to be her line. Sorry, I read it wrong. But just pretend that I did the other voice. It's harder when I can't see their pictures. I'm not paying attention to the names. You're right, that's pretty far. By the way, I'm not saying Nagito did it, but I'm not saying he didn't do it either. You know, I don't want to spoil it. Just remember that these games like to throw red herrings at you often, and if you played or watched Ultra Despair Girls before this game, then you already know he's sus. But that could in and of itself be a red herring. Like, they want you to suspect him because you already know he's weird from before. There's something... Everyone's standing position before the blackout might be a huge clue. Hey, can you approximate everybody's standing position from these photos?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It'd be hard to understand from the photos alone, so it might be better for me to plot it out. But would that actually provide a clue?
I don't know yet, but I feel like it could.
Leave it to me.
Got it. Then leave it to me. That's pretty much the only job I can do anyway.
Thank you.
Alright, now that that's decided...
You better do your best.
You better work hard on your investigation, too. How much longer are you planning to stand around?
Do you understand?
Do you understand what's going on? You gotta find out how Byakuya died.
Yeah, I know, but it's good she's all fired up now, but she's a totally different person now than when she was feeling down. Alright, next we're gonna talk to Mikan.
I must investigate my classmate's body. Yes, I'm the one who has medical knowledge. That's why I need to do it. To do it somehow.
Before you start, why don't you calm down a bit?
Oh, you're right. I need to calm down first. I'm careless enough as it is.
That's pretty obvious from how you felt earlier.
I am terribly sorry about that, for showing you something so unsightly.
Let's not dwell on it, please.
Yeah, you made me remember it again.
No, goddammit, why are we doing this?
I made such a fool of myself in front of everyone.
Forget making a fool of yourself. How in the world did you end up like that?
Well, I got startled by the blackout, slipped on the carpet, and once I was struggling to get back up. It's so embarrassing. But please erase it from your memory.
Even if you ask me, I won't be able to forget it so easily. Sorry.
I can't stand it.
And yet, it's somehow a clue. Alright, now we're gonna talk to Gundam. Oh, Hellhound Earring, answer my call!
Impossible!
Is this effort futile as well? Hey, are you still looking for the earring you dropped?
You!
It is not a mere earring. It is the Hellhound Earring.
Fine.
Long ago, in a faraway land, a beast known as the Hellhound was feared by all, even by he who summoned it. Well, this is certainly random. The Hellhound tore its way through... I'm sorry. Oh god, this guy is something else. The Hellhound tore its way through innumerable battlefields, its fangs glistening with blood. And his drenched blood-red fur would dry in the howling winds of loneliness. When I finally tamed that diabolic beast, I received an earring to commemorate that event.
Shiver!
The Hellhound Earring! So that I may never forget the night I battled that fearsome Pomeranian. I wear that earring at all times. What, was that really about a friggin' Pomeranian? I understand it's important to you, but for now, we need to investigate.
I won't let you!
Where is it? Where did it disappear to? Maybe it fell underneath the floor? The carpet didn't cover the whole floor. It might have fallen through the gaps between the exposed floorboards. So that's what transpired. Such a clever little bauble. Gundam laughed uproariously as he walked toward the wall and pressed his head against the gaps in the floor, and peered beneath the floorboards.
I can see it!
Ah, there it is! I have found it. Truly, that is the Hellhound Earring. It seems God exists for my benefit. I see. Good for you.
Let me ask.
However, how do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm through this opening. Were I to use a tool, it would probably not reach either. Then maybe you should just give up?
What?
Give up what? The world? I meant give up the earring.
You!
Fool! Have you not yet realized? The world will come to an end if the human race were to lose that earring. You humans are so satisfied with clothing yourselves in layers of false knowledge.
If you flinch, you will die!
But even with all those layers, you still will not survive the winter. Why am I being scolded?
Fine.
It was foolish of me to rely on you fools. Fine, I shall do something about it on my own. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go save the world. He wants that earring back by any means necessary. His determination is truly inspiring. But it'd be nice if he actually helped me with the investigation. I mean, he kinda did. Alright, let's check the air conditioner. A remote-controlled air conditioner. Air conditioner? Could it be?
Hey, all of you, why can't you act a little more grown up? What was that sound just now?
The air conditioner is probably the only machine inside this room. And the air conditioner's remote control, the timer is set to 11:30 p.m. I'm pretty sure Byakuya's time of death was around the same time. If so, that means that mechanical sound before the blackout, it probably came from this air conditioner. My flashes of inspiration aren't as bad as I thought. Now for the Duralumin case. Ah, this is the metal case Byakuya had with him. I believe he said it was made of Duralumin? The last time I saw it, it was closed, but there are a lot of odd things inside this case, like a nightstick and pepper spray. What's this? A hard plastic case, but it's just the case. The inside is empty. I wonder what was inside. But the one thing that really catches my attention is this small key. It must be the key to the other Duralumin case. That other case was in the office, and all the collected dangerous items were inside of it. If the key to that Duralumin case is right here, then it's unlikely that the murder weapon used to kill Byakuya was taken from that case. Which means the weapons inside that Duralumin case aren't related to Byakuya's murder. Even so, I still don't get it. Why did Byakuya have this Duralumin case in the first place? A case packed with all of this security equipment. Maybe he was being extra cautious just in case? No, that can't be right. That's way too overboard. Could he have known something was going to happen beforehand? And because of that, he went to all this trouble to be extra careful? Check the iron plate on the window, because I don't know why, but... Why are the windows covered with... Okay. It doesn't have anything to do with the death, yeah. I don't know why I did that. Alright, time to check the body. Under this very table, Byakuya was... First, I should investigate the top of the table. Though, the only thing on top of this table that really catches my eye is... this desk lamp. It looks like an antique lamp, and it seems rather heavy. The power cord was connected to the outlet, so it would have been useless during the blackout. Other than that, there's nothing else on the table that really stands out to me, so... Now's not the time for me to flinch. I gotta do it! I let out a shout, as if to encourage myself, and then quickly looked beneath the table. And then I quickly took a drink of water, because my throat's already dry. Okay. Immediately I noticed an unexplainable smell, like rusted iron hanging in the air. Enduring the stinging pain in the back of my eyes, I slowly shifted my gaze toward Byakuya's body. Byakuya Togami, the ultimate affluent progeny, he was the kind of guy who said a lot of hurtful things. But he tried his best to lead everyone. Why? Why did he have to end up like this? The only thing I can do right now, for Byakuya's sake, is to uncover the truth behind his death. Okay, here we go. The blood flowing from Byakuya's body formed a huge pool under the table. That's a lot of blood. There's blood splattered everywhere. Even the inner side of the tablecloth is covered in blood. The blood might have splattered all over the place when he got stabbed. Did you say the inner side of the tablecloth? But there doesn't seem to be any drag marks leading from the pool of blood. Something stuck to the back of the table. Is this duct tape? There seems to be paint applied to the non-sticky side of the duct tape. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? A bloody knife. Is this the weapon that killed Byakuya? Hold on. How did the killer bring this knife to the dining hall in the first place? Byakuya thoroughly patted down everyone and thoroughly inspected every corner of this old building. And all the confiscated dangerous items were supposed to be placed in that Duralumin case. It's possible they stole this knife from the case, or they hid it somewhere hard to find. Also, there's one more thing about this knife that's strange. There's some kind of paint that's been applied to the hilt. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint, just like the other thing? Yeah, so the knife was taped under the table with the glowing paint so that whoever put it there could see it in the dark when the blackout happened. That much is just blatantly obvious. Huh? What's this? Night vision goggles. It looks like binoculars, but why is there a pair of binoculars under the table?
Hey,
Hajime, those aren't binoculars.
Huh? Then what are they?
perhaps...
Those are probably night vision goggles.
Night vision goggles?
I've seen them at the supermarket on this island. They also stock self-defense kits there too.
If that's the case, did the killer use these night vision goggles to kill Byakuya during the blackout? Okay. Byakuya's body! That body, yada yada. Sorry. The body is collapsed face down under the table. As if he was in the middle of attempting something. It looks like he was. According to the Monokuma file, he was repeatedly stabbed between the throat and abdominal region. Repeatedly stabbed. Would one of us really do something so horrible? I'm sure I've pretty much investigated what's under the table. Despite the fact that it's just me, I think I'm working pretty hard. Even if it's just a little, I'm sure we're getting close to the truth behind Byakuya's death. What am I missing? I gotta talk to him?
Hey,
Hey Hajime, there's something I want to run by you. Before the blackout occurred, Byakuya was in the dining hall with the rest of us, right?
Yeah, that's right.
And if Byakuya's dead body was discovered after the blackout, then don't you think he died during the blackout?
Well, now that you mention it,
But why was Byakuya's body under a table? Even if the killer tried to hide him, it's not like he would have stayed hidden forever. Isn't it confusing?
you're absolutely right.
It seems finding out what exactly happened during the blackout is key to solving the mystery.
There's no way I'd know. It was so dark during the blackout, I couldn't see a thing.
that's not it.
Although, if seeing was impossible, then there's a possibility someone might have heard something.
Heard something? Are you talking about her? Now then, where else should I investigate? By her, of course, they mean Ibuki, the one with really good hearing.
Hajime,
Hajime, another moment, would you?
What is it?
hey,
When we're finished with the investigation here, would you like to hear what everyone has to say together? If I go by myself, some people might not talk to me out of caution.
Well, we've been told that one of us is a killer. It can't be helped if everyone's on edge right now. But why me?
You're easy to talk to, and I feel like you have a scent similar to mine. We both harbor special feelings towards Hope's Peak Academy. Isn't that right?
Well, yeah, but... Fine, if we're going together, let's just get on with it. There's no time for idle chit-chat.
thanks.
I'm glad. It'll be a great help.
Special feelings, huh? Even so, what he said about us being similar, I don't think I agree.
Now then,
Alrighty then. We are... okay. I guess for now, we should search the inside of this old building and listen to what the others have to say. Not just the dining hall. I think we should consider this whole building the scene of the crime. After all, the blackout that took place at the time would have happened throughout this entire building. Yeah, you're right. No, that's wrong. A bookie.
I see, I see.
Apparently, a great man once said, investigation should be done on foot.
Yes!
So, that's why I'm also using my feet. I'm just walking around for no particular reason.
Well, if there's no reason, then there's no meaning.
Hey,
Hey, Hajime, I just realized something. Could she, by any chance, know what happened during the blackout? Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
Are you serious?
Eh? How'd you know?
So you did hear us, even though Hajime and I were talking pretty softly just now.
Teehee. Not only do I have a perfect face, style, and personality, I also have perfect ears.
I see. If your hearing is so good, maybe you heard what actually happened during the blackout.
hey,
When the blackout happened, you could hear everybody's voice throughout the dining hall, right? We couldn't tell, but you would have been able to make out who's who, right?
Just leave it to a bookie. It'll be as easy as fried rice with gravy.
Huh?
La 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 la. I'll hardly eat it for breakfast.
I see.
Oh, you mean like it'll be easy as pie, except eating fried rice with gravy for breakfast is kind of heavy. Gotta watch those calories.
Any fried rice that isn't fried rice with gravy is so wrong.
She should make a metaphor with a more common type of fried rice, like egg fried rice or lettuce fried rice. Oh my god, who gives a fuck? Move on.
Anyway, can you tell us what you heard?
I got it!
Oh, sorry, that was mine. Anyway, can you tell us what you heard?
Leave it to me. I'm gonna take a bite out of you.
What?
Yep.
If you tell us, I'll let you bite Hajime later. What? Don't volunteer me. Stop it. What if she takes you seriously?
Aww.
Let's see. The first person who raised their voice during the blackout was... That's right. It was Mahiru.
It's a blackout!
Next was Kajuichi's voice, and then the next voice was mine.
Hey, I can't see anything.
It's pitch black! My future is pitch black!
Yeah, what a nice remark I made. It's to the point and it has its own unique charm.
Just continue.
Then there were more voices, one after the other.
Everyone, calm down! We gotta stay calm in a situation like this. Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is... Ow!
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know!
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
You know, one of those voices that we just heard was not in the pictures that Mahiru took.
Alrighties, that's pretty much it. Aren't I awesome? Praise me, give me lots of praise.
I heard you the first time. Seriously, don't get any closer. Hey, Nagito, say something to her. Hey, did something happen? No, I was just thinking about what Byakuya said during the blackout. What Byakuya said?
Hey,
Why did he say something like that? Rather, why was he able to say that? What the hell? What's going on here? And this is... What do you mean? About that. Why don't we discuss it after we've investigated a little bit more? For now, I can't really say anything for certain. Well, it's not like I really care.
yep.
Anyway, don't you think Ibuki's account just now is an important clue that will lead us to the truth?
Yahoo!
It is, actually. Believe it or not, it's one of the most important clues.
Then praise me, let me bite ya.
Ouch! Why are you actually biting me? Ibuki's account is by Nana Jujulis on the hamburger. Okay, hey, Sonia. Never mind. I'm just kidding. That's your name.
There is something I want to ask you.
What is it?
It is strange, no?
It appears that only the wall is a different color and material. Why is that?
Perhaps?
Oh, it's probably a fire door.
I see. Fire door. Yes.
You've never seen one before?
It's a door that shuts to keep fire from spreading by containing it. If that happens, you can run away, right?
Wow!
I see! It's like a barrier, just like lighting up plastic bottles around the house.
That's only done to keep cats from getting in. You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but you don't know about fire doors?
I am ashamed!
Truly, I am culturally ignorant. I am ashamed of myself.
Fire doors have been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. I'm sorry, I can't help it. It sounds like one of those fucking... When you do it like that, it sounds like one of those, reading the fine print at the end of a drug commercial. Side effects may include... and death. Alright, what's next? We're gonna go to the kitchen. We're gonna go to the kitchen. Yeah, this is the kitchen. Yeah, this is the kitchen. Teru. Hey, were you in the kitchen during the blackout, Teru?
That blackout totally startled me. At first I thought I was just in the kitchen, but when I finally managed to get out of the kitchen, the hallway was pitch black too. And then I heard everybody's voices, so I fumbled along the wall and tried to feel my way to the dining hall. But that place was pitch black too. It was like pitch black everywhere.
Couldn't you have used that kitchen stove as a light?
No. That's impossible. This gas stove needs electricity to work, so it was directly affected by the blackout.
I'm sorry, this gas stove needs electricity to work? I see, then I guess it's not possible. Since you work with fire in the kitchen, I figured you'd be able to use it as a light source or something, but I guess it's not that easy. Let's see. Equipment list. Byakuya must have confiscated all the dangerous items on the kitchen's equipment list. Well, just from reading through this list, it looks like the knife next to Byakuya's body didn't come from the kitchen. It appears to have been brought from outside. From outside? Then how did the killer get past Byakuya's body check?
That's weird.
Strange, isn't it? I mean, he didn't even go easy on the girls when he was performing the pat downs.
If that's the case, they probably brought the knife in advance and hid it somewhere.
Hey.
Still, it's surprising how much equipment this kitchen has. There are iron plates for barbecuing, and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots.
But this is all stuff that doesn't pertain to the murder, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
I agree.
Well, if whoever put the knife there is someone who came here earlier, then it had to have been someone who came here to do early prep, like, say, cleaning or cooking. Okay, dishes. Chinese, Japanese, French, and Italian. Oh, we already talked about that.
Isn't it amazing? That meat is so big. Even I was shocked.
Well,
it's a dish fit for a tropical island. I'd never be able to get meat like this in Oyama or Azabu. I'd never be able to get meats like this in my favorite hometown, much less Oyama or Azabu.
I get it, you don't have to repeat yourself, but it's so big. Where'd you get it?
From the Flintstones. I asked Nekumaru. Apparently, he killed the cow at the ranch with his bare hands and brought it over.
Jesus! His bare hands?
That's a little hard to believe, but it doesn't seem completely impossible either. Those hands of his, they look like they specialize in punching things.
I wouldn't want to get punched by those hands.
Seriously, Nekumaru's so wild. He's totally right at home in a country setting. I'm so jealous.
My hometown is near Oyama and Azabu, so wild country things like that, they slip my mind a lot, you know?
Man.
Well, I guess this meat has gone to waste, since this awfulness happened right when the party started. The only ones who ate any food were Akane and Peko, who took some portions for herself.
Eh?
Don't say that. After I worked so hard to cook the world's most refined party dishes, only 2 people actually tasted them.
To tell you the
Well,
truth.
it's not like I actually believe it, but if there really is a killer out there... Ugh! I'll probably never be able to forgive that killer! He's scary when he's mad. Is he, though? Party dishes have been added to the truth. Consult your doctor before use. I guess I'm pretty much finished investigating the kitchen for now. Nagito, let's go.
You're right.
Yeah! Okie dokie! I'm not reading that. I know I'm not reading the actual... I'm improving a little bit to keep it spicy. Leave me alone. Oh my god. Alright, next is the storage room. How come Byakuya was able to say something like that in the darkness? Yeah. Makes me wonder. Storage room! This storage room is really dusty and dark.
Wow.
My hands were full cleaning the dining hall, so I couldn't even touch this room. It even has cobwebs. There's no way I could stay in here for a long time. But that's okay. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Stacked boxes! There's an awful lot of boxes. Well, we don't have time to go through each and every one of them. I guess I should leave them alone.
Yep.
A wise decision. Alrighty then, how about them irons? Are these irons? No, they're rutabagas. What the fuck do they look like? It looks like they were recently turned on, but why are there 3 irons on this ironing board? You only need 1! Just as I thought, your eyes don't miss a thing. When I was looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I also found these irons, but when I found them, all 3 of them were turned on. Turned on?
Yep.
Yeah, very aroused, you might say. It'd be bad if another blackout happened, so I turned them off. But doesn't that feel kind of sinister? Sinister? Okie dokie, then. And then what else is in the storage room? The laundry hamper. That's right. There's a huge piece of cloth randomly shoved in here.
Perhaps.
Is this a tablecloth? Oh, a tablecloth? Wait, huh? Hold on, there's something on it. Is this a bloodstain?
Huh?
Huh? A bloodstain? Come here, take a closer look.
But.
It's too dark. I can't really see that clearly. There's no mistaking it. This is clearly a bloodstain. Which means this tablecloth is connected to Byakuya's murder, right?
Well.
If that tablecloth has a bloodstain on it, then it's a possibility. Seriously, it is a bloodstain. We got it.
Hajime.
Hey, Hajime, how much longer are you gonna stay in this dark place? You're just wasting your time. No, I'm not. I got 2 truth bullets, you fucker. Let's move on and investigate other places already. Huh? I get it. You're right. No, don't be a pushover, Hajime. Tell that weird albino bitch to shut the fuck up. Going to the office. And not the Steve Carell one. Sorry.
Hajime.
The old building circuit breaker should be inside this office. Circuit breaker, huh? It might be related to the blackout. So it's better if we check out the circuit breaker first. Alright, fine. Circuit breaker! That must be this old building circuit breaker. The blackout probably happened because of this.
I see.
It doesn't look like someone did anything to it. Nothing else looks suspicious either. The circuit breaker is pretty high up. Even if you use a stepladder, you won't reach it.
Yeah, I totally agree. That's why it's so mysterious. Well, during the blackout, I was panicking so bad I forgot about that, but... You're right, even with a stepladder, there's no way you'd be able to reach that circuit breaker. Which means someone must have reset the breaker after the blackout, but who?
I mean, Peko could reach it with her sword.
I did it!
Whoa!
It's here!
Actually,
You idiots had no idea what to do about the blackout, so I'm the one who reset the circuit breaker.
by the way,
By the way, I'm not the one who tripped the breaker. The killer did that, of course.
But how did someone as small as you reset the breaker?
hey,
Well, firstly, my eyes work real good at night, so I have no trouble seeing in the dark. And if you want to know how I reach the circuit breaker, my body stretches. You know, I'm very elastic.
I won't be fooled.
Liar!
it's true.
I'm serious. Wanna see? Wanna see a version of Monokuma with his body all stretched out? It's gross. It's grotesque.
No thanks. Just imagining it makes me want to puke.
Oh, really? Such a shame.
So cool.
Still, don't you think Monokuma's such a nice guy? In a popularity contest, he'd take first place.
I see.
What the hell? So he's the one who reset the breaker. Well, in that case, I'm convinced. There's no way we'd be able to reach that.
If that's the case, how did the killer trip the circuit breaker? If they didn't trip it or set it to be tripped, then maybe they blew a fuse on purpose. Okay, who else?
Maybe...
Hey, isn't Peko the killer?
Why do you think that?
I mean...
Well, she wandered off somewhere, even though she was supposed to be in the office. When we were looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I went to the office right away, but when I got here, she was gone.
Well...
I shouldn't say this too loudly, or else Miss Sonia will yell at me. Peko's probably the one who tripped the circuit breaker and used the blackout to her advantage to kill Byakuya.
Hey,
And don't you think she looks kind of ruthless too? Like an assassin, right?
Well, it's not like you look any better. You all kind of look like villains, if we're being honest. Well, maybe not all of you, but enough of you do.
I can already tell. You doubt me, correct?
Well, you've got a sword and red eyes, so... Huh?
However, it does not surprise me. An unexpected blackout occurred, and during that time, Byakuya was killed.
Anyway,
The circuit breaker is in this office. Naturally, I look suspicious since I was supposed to be here.
wait!
Supposed to be here? Does that mean...
I see.
So I was right, you weren't in the office. But why?
Well, I auditioned for the role, but they... they gave...
Oh, God.
Weren't you supposed to guard the circuit breaker in the Duralurum case with all the weapons in it?
Huh?
So where'd you run off to on your own?
well,
Well, that is...
Peko suddenly dropped to one knee and started groaning on the spot. Hey, what happened?
No, I am just not feeling too well. I apologize, but excuse me.
What the heck?
Excuse me, what was that?
Hey,
Peko, it appears the bathroom inside this old building is currently occupied, so... I recommend either the hotel lobby or your cottage.
Huh?
It seems like it would be a tough path.
With cold sweat dripping from her forehead, Peko wobbled out to the office. What happened to her? Teru's food gave her the shits, obviously, is what happened. You should be glad the rest of you didn't eat it.
It's kind of hard for me to say it myself. I already feel bad enough for Peko as it is.
By the way, he was wrong. It wasn't just Peko. Oh no, wait, Akane. Did they say Akane ate the food? Byakuya ate the food too. Byakuya, Akane, and Peko all ate the food. But Peko's the only one who got the shits out of it. Byakuya caught a case of the death, so... What does that mean?
Huh?
I mean, is it cool? She didn't, like, run away or something?
That's right.
Because if she ran away, she's obviously the killer. I'm almost positive.
Is that really what it is? Maybe, maybe not. Oh look, there's a hidden Monokuma. Forgot about those.
I've been found.
Yeah, you have, you sneaky bitch. Alright. This Duralumin case. It should contain all the dangerous items Byakuya collected.
Hey,
Maybe we should check inside, just to be safe.
But it's locked.
yep.
Byakuya had the key to this particular Duralumin case with him. Check it out. I brought it with me, so there's no reason to worry.
Hey, is it okay to take that key without permission? Who are you gonna ask? He's fucking dead.
Now.
It's forbidden to tamper with the crime scene, but if we don't, we can't check inside the case, right? So I should open it.
This guy, he doesn't feel any remorse.
See?
It's open.
Forks, kitchen knives, iron skewers, and various tools are crammed inside. But it's not possible that the killer took anything from here. Because the key to this case was inside the case Byakuya had with him. I guess you're right about that. Oh wait, did Nagito say that and I just read it as Hajime again? God damn it, I keep doing that. Am I missing something? Oh, this air conditioner panel, right. This remote controls for the office's air conditioner. Huh? The timer here is set to 11:30 p.m. Wasn't the timer for the air conditioner in the dining hall also set for that time? It can't be a coincidence, right? Alright.
Now then,
I guess we're done with the office, don't you think so?
We should get going now. I know that this one is basically a tutorial, so that's why Nagito is telling you where to go, but seriously, I don't need it, bro.
Yep.
Okay, it looks like you've pretty much finished looking around the old building.
Hey.
So how about we check out Byakuya's cottage?
Byakuya's cottage?
Yep.
There might be clues there too. So I thought it'd be good to check it out, just in case. But I was scared I might encounter some danger if I went there by myself.
Well, I don't really mind going there together, but... Aren't you worried about the possibility that I might be the danger?
Hey.
I am the danger, Skylar. You mean, am I worried about you being the killer? To be honest, I don't think you're the killer. In fact, I can't even imagine it. It's like, instead of living with doubt in others, it's so much better to die believing in others.
Don't talk like that. We're doing this so we can live, you know?
I see.
As I thought, you sure are strong. You are definitely the chosen one. Chosen by Hope's Peak Academy.
All right.
All right, then let's get going to Byakuya's cottage.
Yeah. I don't know why, but every time we talk, I don't really know how I'm supposed to react. The moment I left the old building, there was a strange scene unfolding before me.
Hey, what are you doing?
What am I doing, you say? Ha! Now that is truly a foolish question.
We're just checking to see if we can get under the floor from here.
Under the floor? Why?
Who said it was futile? Who decided it was impossible? How did you know I cannot recover my earring?
If it is possible to get under the floor, it'll change our understanding of the murder, I think. So I thought it was important to check it.
I see.
I see. Under the floor, huh? I never considered thinking of it like that.
What do you mean?
See?
Come on, think about it.
Hey,
The carpet I laid didn't reach the table where we found Byakuya's body, right? And the dining hall floor had huge gaps between the floorboards.
Then, is it possible that the killer killed Byakuya by stabbing him from beneath the floor?
Yep.
Huh.
That's what I thought. So I'm trying to see if we can get under it from here.
Well,
I guess it's not possible to get under the floor from outside. The building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from there.
But
Even so, I couldn't find a way to get under the floor from inside the building either.
do you think there's a possibility that there's a hidden hole somewhere?
well,
No, that's not possible.
Are you sure?
At any rate, it seems you can't get under the floor from outside the building. That's a relief.
Relief? Why?
Because if you could get under the floor from the outside, there'd only be one logical suspect. The only person who didn't come to the party and also doesn't have an alibi.
Oh, right, Fuyuhiko.
So,
I suspected him too. That's why I was checking to see if it's possible to get under the floor from outside.
well,
Speaking of which, not long after I began guarding the entrance, Fuyuhiko came here.
Huh? He did?
huh?
Huh? What happened, Fuyuhiko?
huh?
Oh, hey, what are you doing here? All alone at a place like this?
Yep.
I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside.
How diligent of you.
Hey.
You're not coming to the party?
What are you saying?
Hell no, not even if you paid me. Parties are stupid, see? Yeah, they make me want to puke, see?
You want to come to the party, right? Isn't that why you came here?
Of course not. I was just going for a damn walk. What, do I have to report to you every time I want to go for a fucking walk?
That's wrong.
No, it's not like that, but...
Then leave me alone.
And then he just left.
So that happened. Yup. But why did he come here?
See?
He probably wants to be a part of the group, but he can't be honest about it. He believes he's different from everyone else. That's why he's always alone.
Hey.
He's like the main character of an RPG. Have you played those before?
Huh? When did we start talking about video games?
I see.
Even though we don't really know what he's thinking, I don't think we have any reason to doubt him.
I'm glad.
That's a relief. I'm glad.
You keep saying you're glad, but we have no idea who the killer is. It would be better if the answers were easy, idiot.
Well, I guess for now we should stick to the plan and head over to Byakuya's cottage.
As long as the probability is greater than 0, that will suffice.
I have not unleashed even half of my power yet.
I will most assuredly reclaim the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. It seems he has no intention of investigating. Yeah, but he'll probably accidentally upon a clue in his search for the earring. You know how it is. What's up, Fuyu dickhead? We're gonna scurry on dirt over here. Where is Byakuya's cottage? Where is Byakuya's cottage? There it is. Clatter, clatter, clank, clank, biggledy-boo. Huh? It's locked.
Hey,
I guess we need to ask him for help.
And so, Nagito took a deep breath.
hey!
Hey, Monokuma!
Did you call me?
Yay! Did you call me?
Nagito, when did you train Monokuma?
Hey,
Hey, Monokuma, I was wondering if you can do us a favor. There's something we want to investigate.
What's this?
Hey, who are you talking to? That's just my after image. When I get serious, my after image is unleashed.
What?
Even I can even play soccer by myself as long as I have this cloning technique. Though it'd be boring to play alone.
I don't have time for this. Just hurry up and open Byakuya's cottage already.
well,
This is for the class trial. It's something we really need. For the class trial.
This is troubling.
If it's for the class trial, there's no way I can refuse. What if I said pretty please with sugar on top?
He already said he's gonna do it. Stop.
Now then, there's only one spell that can open these doors.
Loose! I'll leave the rest to you.
See? I've unlocked the door. Now you can investigate to your heart's content.
Why does it open with a magic spell?
Jeez.
It's probably powered by electricity. At any rate, that performance was a waste of time.
I see. I guess we should go inside then.
You're right.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
There's one more Monokuma in here. Where the fuck is it? Ah, there it is, up there, in the window.
No.
So that's 4 out of 5 for Chapter 1. I'm pretty sure it's too late to get the one on the at the airport, but I'm gonna check on the way to the class trial and see. There's an envelope on the table. It's a letter someone sent to Byakuya?
That's weird.
There's no sender. That looks pretty suspicious.
Hajime.
Hajime, you should check what's inside.
Yeah, you're right. Let's see. Huh? Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. This is...
Is this a crime warning?
No.
No, if it says be careful, it's probably a threatening letter.
Regardless, who would send something like this?
Maybe.
Hey.
This is why Byakuya suddenly decided to throw a party.
Huh?
The first kill will happen tonight because someone made this threat to Byakuya. He gathered everyone in one area and was extremely cautious about all the dangerous items. He was trying to create a scenario in which everyone could monitor each other. He thought if he did that, nobody would be able to kill anyone.
So he believed this crazy letter.
But...
He couldn't ignore the possibility of this happening, even if it was just a worst-case scenario.
Hey.
Remember what Byakuya kept saying? How he wouldn't let anyone become a victim?
He couldn't overlook that slim possibility just to keep his promise? Then why did he keep it a secret? If he had just told us...
Nope.
He probably couldn't. He probably thought that that was also a worst-case scenario.
What do you mean?
If everyone knew what was in this letter, whether it's a lie or not, everyone would have likely begun to doubt each other, and at that point there'd be no turning back.
So Byakuya tried to do something about this all by himself without telling anyone?
Yep.
His strong sense of responsibility is the only explanation I can think of.
Anyway, whoever sent Byakuya this letter also killed him. Is that what you're saying?
Sorry.
No, this could be a prank, and it might have nothing to do with Byakuya's death at all.
Huh? What was that? He suddenly became really quiet. I see. He doesn't want to believe one of us could be a killer. But still, we've come all the way here, and it's the only thing I can think of. The person who wrote this letter murdered Byakuya. If that's the case, that person completely predicted how Byakuya would react once he received it, right? They planned to manipulate Byakuya and killed him right before our eyes in that old building. Damn it, who the hell would do that?
Hey.
Hajime, there's probably not much time left until the class trial starts.
Probably.
Which reminds me, you asked Mahiru for a favor earlier, right?
Yeah, I wanted her to find out where everybody was standing just before the blackout. She's probably finished by now. You're coming with me, right?
Sorry.
Sorry, that's all you.
Huh?
I need some time alone. I'd like some time to collect my thoughts.
I see. I understand.
Hey.
Also, if you're going back to the old building, you should hear what Mikan has to say as well. I think the results of her autopsy could be ready by now.
Bye now.
I'll see you later.
He was pretty pale. I wonder if he's okay. But now's not the time to worry about Nagito. There isn't much time left. I better hurry over to the old building. Alright, back to the party hall. Excuse me, Fuyuhiko? Back to the old building, I mean. We have to talk to Nekamaru, Mikan, and Mahiru, and then we're done. What the hell was that loud voice just now? Well, who do you think it was? Who's the loudest character in the whole thing?
Huh? I feel so lighthearted right now. I, Nekomaru Nidai, have been reborn. I have no intention of losing anymore.
Losing to who?
Oh! I won't lose to anyone, not even my past self.
That sounds cool and all, but what are you even talking about?
Shit! Shit!
What?
I don't know who was behind it, but someone tried to make a shitty bastard out of me. Some scoundrel was occupying the bathroom before the party was about to start.
Now that you mention it, you said something like that shortly after the party started.
I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all. Sheesh. However, if you think I'd be angered by something like that, you've all underestimated my nerve and patience. Do all and achieve all with one's presence of mind. That's the goal of a true leader. In other words, a leader must never falter in any situation, but always have the presence of one's mind.
He says that, but I'm pretty sure he was shaken up by that whole ordeal. Oh well, best not to go into it. Anyway, so you're saying the bathroom door was shut from before the party started to after the blackout?
So what I mean is... And the bathroom was finally unoccupied after Byakuya's body was found. That's about how long that lasted.
What he said sounds stupid and irrelevant, but I should remember it just in case. Alrighty then.
Hey, you're here. Where the hell did you wander off to?
I wasn't wandering, I was investigating as much as I could.
I see. Well, if you weren't slacking off, then I guess it's fine.
So, did you find anything?
Yeah, sorta.
You don't sound too sure.
Hey,
Well, just take a look at this. Just as you told me, using the 2 photos I took before the blackout, I tried to pinpoint where everyone was standing. When I did, this diagram was the result.
So this is everyone's standing position before the blackout. Everyone's pretty much in the dining room. Almost everyone. Alright. This is actually like super important to figuring out who did this. So pay very close attention to where everyone is. Assumingly, at this point, during the blackout, Pekko was in the office, Chiaki was outside, and Taro was in the kitchen. And you can see everyone else's name and exactly where they were standing. Byakuya was all the way over by the Duralumin case, but then he ended up under the table. Nagito was the one closest to the table, but you know how these games work. That might be too easy. You never know. I mean, the first trial, well, to be fair, the first trial in the first game was piss easy because Sayaka literally wrote the name of the killer on the wall in blood behind her. Anyone who thought those were numbers was an idiot. That was it clearly said Leon. This one is actually a little more complicated, but still kind of easy when you really think about it. It's not so easy that they're gonna actually hand the answer to you this time like they did in the first one, but it's still on the easier side of figuring out who the killer is in these trials. Just think really hard about the voices that you heard in the darkness and which voice shouldn't have been there. And that'll be your answer.
I've made this diagram from analyzing those photos, so I'm pretty sure it's accurate.
Just as I thought, Byakuya was standing a far distance from that table. It's impossible. There's no way he'd be able to move that far during the blackout. Huh? What's this line extending from the table where Byakuya was killed?
It's the desk lamp. I drew the power cord for it, just in case.
The power cord for the desk lamp? If that cord is extending from the table where Byakuya was killed, that means...
Hey,
So, did you find something?
It's not clear to me yet, but...
I guess you're right. I didn't really understand it myself when I was drawing it. I have a feeling that it's either a potential clue or just a waste of labor.
No, it wasn't a waste at all.
Huh?
It's not clear to me yet, but there's no mistake that a clue is hidden here. An extremely important clue. Yeah, I did say that, didn't I? Now for another extremely important clue.
If you like, I can tell you a little bit about of what I want to say.
Did you find out anything?
I tried, within reason, to perform an autopsy on Byakuya's body. And I discovered that there were several puncture wounds around Byakuya's chest and abdominal region. Deep wounds, deep enough to reach his lungs and internal organs.
Internal, not eternal. I meant to say.
It can be assumed that a very thin, sharp object around 5 millimeters in diameter was used to stab him over and over again, which is what I believe.
Hey, are you okay?
I'm sorry. Talking about it made me sad.
No need to push yourself. I mostly got the gist of what you wanted to say.
I'm sorry.
But wait, so if he was killed with something that was long and thin enough to reach his lungs, she said it was only 5 millimeters in diameter. That's very thin circumference. And it was long enough to reach his lungs. Then it couldn't have been the knife that killed him, because that doesn't fit the wound shapes. And the knife is definitely not that long. Still, around 5 millimeters in diameter, huh? Isn't that pretty thin? That's as thin as an ice pick or an owl. And there we have it.
Alrighty, guys! It's finally time! That's right! It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, I shall tell you all the meeting place. At the central island of Jabberwock Island, there is a mountain with my adorable face carved into it. That, my friends, is Monokuma Rock. Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance.
Monokuma Rock sounds like it would be a fun music genre.
I'll see you soon!
Sooner than you think! A mountain with a carving of Monokuma's face at the central island? Oh no! He told us to gather at a place called Monokuma Rock. I have a feeling there was a rock. Yeah, god damn it. Okay, so it is too late to get that hidden Monokuma I missed. Oh, by the way, I should show you the Mono Beasts. He's using them to protect the rest of the islands that we can't get to. But I'm sure you figured this out already, but much like how in the first game, every time we completed a class trial, a new floor of the school would unlock, the same thing here. Every time we complete a class trial, a new island opens for us to explore. So if we look real quick, that'll give you an idea of how many chapters in class trials to expect from this game. So this island will open up after the class trial we're about to do, and then this one with Mr. Snake Guy guarding it, and then this one, and then this one. Alright, Monokuma Rock. Huh?
Are you kidding me?
Hey, what the heck is that mountain? When did that get there?
Never mind that. How did they even make a mountain shaped like Monokuma?
No way.
That story might be true after all.
Oh, by the way, before we get into this, I should probably... well, first let's check the pet. Oh, God! Oops. I probably should have paid more attention. That poor thing just shit itself a bunch. Here, we'll... oh, I don't really have any presents to... Oh, boy. I'm not that worried about it, like I said before. It'll grow into whatever it grows into, if I don't let it die first. But we're gonna need some skills for the upcoming class trials, so... Oh, the rebuttal showdowns are probably one of the hardest parts of this, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the fine sword for those. Let's see. What's this one? Let's do... What is Melody's voice? We're going to increase our health and focus. Alright. And then one more skill. Increase the time limit for each phase? Do I really need that? The time limit's already pretty goddamn generous. Is there one for, there is one for increasing jumping power, but... I think I'll go with this one that increases the damage to the opponent during the panic talk action. That's basically this game's version of the bullet time battles from the first one. So, and that's all our skill points for now, but we will get more stuff later, because I definitely need to get upgrades for the logic dive, because those get way harder later in the game. But for now, the rebuttal showdowns are going to be harder first, so... Alright, that seems fine. Alright, let's keep going then.
There might be an enormous organization involved in all this.
You mean what Byakuya said before, right?
You are right.
Byakuya, we still need his knowledge.
I can't believe he's dead.
Byakuya. What happened to Gundam and Fuyuhiko? Now that you mention it, it appears they aren't here yet.
I got it!
I know. They probably ran away.
No way!
Oh, hell no! There's no way I'd let them escape, you know? Look, I dragged this one back over here.
Don't fuck with me!
I'm telling you, let me go!
Hey, come on now!
Hey now, if you keep acting violent, I might just eat you up.
Hey!
Hey, Fuyuhiko, what were you doing all this time?
Huh?
Nothing. I wasn't really doing anything. I was just chilling in my room when I suddenly heard that fat bastard got killed. Who the fuck cares about that anyway?
You.
How can you say something so irresponsible?
Do you understand?
We've been doing our best to investigate this murder, even though we don't want to, just to survive.
Wait,
Mahiru, that's enough. You too, Fuyuhiko. Play nice, children.
Dumbass. And I guess we're waiting for Gundam?
What happened?
I am right here.
Now then, let us begin.
Remember this well. A main character arrives when he intends to. Bilbo Baggins.
Huh?
hey,
It seems you noticed it too.
If I did, then I'm right.
Well now.
All right. Now that everyone's together, let's take the secret entrance to the trial field.
Wait!
Please, wait a second.
What's this?
My, Monami. Just what are you doing here? Nobody asked for you. I...
What?
Do you actually want to join in?
You masochistic mascot!
Do you want to taste how powerless you are at the class trial? You're an even bigger masochist than I thought.
Special bleeding service!
Oh well! I'm a big brother who dotes on his little sister. I shall allow your special participation.
See ya later!
I'll go on ahead and wait for you guys, so hurry over!
Huh?
He told us to come, but how do we get there? I don't see any doors or vehicles.
What's going on?
He mentioned something about a secret entrance. What was it?
A secret entrance. What the? Something's shaking.
This is dangerous! Everyone please get down! Something came out!
No way.
Could it be? Is he telling us to enter it?
What?
Such a suspicious aura. Even Crimson Steel Elephant Magazine is trembling with fear.
Yeah, that's so totally suspicious.
Hey.
Forgive me. Seriously, just forgive me already.
Hey, why don't we just stop here? I mean, none of this is real anyway. Like, not even remotely.
No way!
There's no way. There's just no way we'll find the killer.
Stupid!
Complaining won't get us anywhere. If you're really a man, then man up, for God's sake. We've come this far. We have no choice but to keep moving forward.
You're right. There's nowhere for us to run. We need to do it.
If that's everyone's decision, I'll just follow you guys.
Yep.
If this were a video game, it'd have a very high difficulty level. Let's do our best to clear the game.
Shaking with fear and nervousness, I hesitantly lifted my feet and stepped onto the escalator. I won't think anymore. If I think, I'll run away. All I could do was stare upward intensely as the escalator carried me. And when each of us entered Monokuma Rock, shaken, not stirred. Huh? This is an elevator. I see. This entire rock is an elevator.
Once again, Monokuma is doing what he pleases.
However,
If he's gone this far and made something like this, I don't think he's playing around. Even so, we're going pretty deep.
You're right. I heard an unnerving chattering sound inside my head. I soon realized it was the sound of my own teeth. All I could do was purse my lips tightly so everyone else couldn't hear it. Longest elevator ever. There we were, listening to unpleasant roars as the elevator plunged deeper and deeper into the earth. Some time passed before the elevator finally finished descending. And then, the elevator door slowly opened.
Welcome!
Okay, welcome! This is the class trial field. How do you like it? It's a special place that will decide your fates.
Why, you...
What the hell is he thinking? Locking us in a shitty-looking place like this.
Don't fuck with me!
Are you fucking crazy? Don't mess with me, asshole! Complain all you like. I'm used to it by now. Come on! You're wasting your time and energy. Hurry up and take your seats where your names are written.
It looks like everyone knows. Even if we were trying to resist, it won't change a thing. Just as Monokuma ordered, we walked towards the seats we had been assigned. They're not seats, you stand for the whole fucking thing. From this point on, we need to find out who killed Byakuya. The ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami, who survived the first game only to be killed in this one unceremoniously. He was overly critical, arrogant, and condescending. First two games, actually, because he was in Ultra Despair Girls. But he also had a strong sense of responsibility. As we were panicking, He accepted his role as leader and tried his very best to keep us together. Man, Toko is gonna be pissed about this. A guy like him, he's gonna go genocide Jack on everyone. He got murdered. This person who did it, is it one of us? Well, yeah. I can't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. But if it's really true, we need to find out by any means possible, because that's our only option. There's no way for us to survive unless we sacrifice the killer. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Or rather, it will begin next time on Danganronpa. That'll be it for this episode. Let me know your thoughts so far Let me know your thoughts so far in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, remember to smash that like button. And a brief reminder before I let you go. Remember that the class trials in this game are split into 2 parts. There's an intermission halfway through because they're longer this time. So the next episode will be the first half of the class trial, all the way up to the intermission, regardless of how short or long it is. And then the second episode will be the second part of that class trial, all the way up to the end of it, and all the way up to the end of the chapter, actually, regardless of how long or short that takes. So that's how we're going to do it from now on. The investigations and the class trials will always be handled that way. We'll always do the entire investigation in 1 episode, regardless of length, and then we'll always do the class trial in 2 episodes, regardless of how long or short they are. But the episodes in between those, the story, when we're exploring new islands, doing more of the story, having free time, those will always be an hour. You know, like in the range of 50 minutes to an hour. Those we're always going to keep under the hour range. But we're going to make exceptions, special exceptions, for the investigation and class trial episodes, because for story and pacing reasons, it's better if you do all of that in one sitting. So, anyways, though, like I said, that'll be it for this episode. You know, let me know, comments, like button, yada yada. And as always, thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you possibly on another day, definitely at another time, and likely in another video. Okay, goodbye.
Danganronpa.